This is our home. This is where we live. This is where we love and where we're inspired, and this is where we create. This is also where we work. This is our office. And lately, we have found ourselves working a little more than we'd like, either on Living Zeal or Zaynah or one of our other mini side hustles. Basically, we decided that we need to leave the bus. We need to take today to get out of the bus, go explore Maui, and check something off of our Maui bucket list.
Today's adventure starts where they all begin, in our home in upcountry Maui, specifically in Kula. We headed all the way down to Wailea.
We could have gone to so many other beaches on the way, but we picked Wailea specifically because we know the south side has some of the most world-renowned beaches. And to be honest, it's really not a bad drive at all. We love heading through the canopy of trees here and the lush green foliage, which honestly is all due to some really expensive irrigation. So we got to the beach, found a nice shady spot between two trees. We were gonna sit down, we were gonna read a book, we were gonna take our time, but that didn't happen at all. Instead, we ripped off our shoes and our shirts and headed straight down to the water.
Normally, we would pack our lunch, but to be honest, we just weren't that organized today. So we headed to the local grocery store to pick up some food. And then we went to the nearest beach, which we were lucky enough to sit at with almost no tourists. There were some local families fishing, gathering supplies for the week, enjoying time with family, and we did the same, just the two of us.
We actually had no idea where we were going to go, so we just got in the car and headed from Kihei to, we'll call it way up country, because we kind of got lost. We just headed on a road and kept heading on that same road, and to be honest, I was a little scared.
It was a one-way road with no guardrails and no end in sight. And even though I grew up in Colorado, these kinds of sketchy roads still freak me out, but I'm really doing my best to let fear just move through me, not stop me from having any beautiful experiences, and I'm so glad that I went with that today. Once we stopped, we got out and it really felt like we were in Colorado. All of the trees around us were reminiscent of the beautiful pines that are in the Rocky Mountains, and it just felt like home.
It did. The dirt roads, everything felt like Colorado. You wouldn't have realized if you didn't look over the top of the trees every once in a while where you could catch a bit of the view. You see the ocean in the western mountains in the distance. Finally, the trees broke, and it made way to this awesome open area that, as it turns out, was a paragliding launch spot. So
pretty serious.
Yeah, we thought that this paragliding launch spot, which was abandoned today, I think because it was Sunday, I guess, was a really, really awesome spot to stretch out and do some meditation. If there's one thing that I've realized over the past few months, not just here in Hawaii, but in life in general, I've learned that the most important thing that you can do for yourself is just breathe. Not that everyday breathing that keeps you alive, but take some deep breaths, stand grounded wherever you are, and just breathe. Try to think about nothing. Think about your goals, or think about the fact that you're a human and that's amazing that you're here in the first place. But just breathe. We find that it helps to sit crisscross applesauce with our hands on our knees and breathe intently, trying not to think about anything, just absorbing the beautiful rays from the sun as long as we can. And once you do that for a little while, you notice that you're recharged and you can take life on in a different light. You can walk with your head held just a little bit higher because you took a little bit of time for yourself to just breathe.
Since we don't always have the time to drive up the side of the mountain and see grandiose views like this that fill our soul instantaneously, we take these practices of breathing and meditating back home with us.
try to figure out what the human experience really is or what it all means, and I think we get lost in our own heads sometimes, and that's why it's so important to actually realize that you are all you have, and getting lost inside of your head is sometimes the best thing you can ever do. Clear it out like a closet. Get the broom in there, dust it out, clear out the cobwebs as frequently as you can, and keep it a space that you love to visit, not that you're afraid to go. Daddy.
What, am I not supposed to be eating chips at this part of the video? Today was an absolutely epic day, babe.
It really was. We see the bus in a whole new light now. We come back and it doesn't really feel like our office. It feels more like our sanctuary of inspiration. So
yeah, I think that even in paradise, you kind of need to just take some time to get grounded in perspective again and get grounded in gratitude. And something that we're really trying to meditate on from the feelings we garnered today is how do we take this feeling along with us the rest of the week?
Exactly. Humans are humans. We all get caught up in the crazy lives that we've built for ourselves.
Yeah, distractions, negative self-talk, all of these things that meditation really help to kind of keep at bay and keep the joy and the loveliness of being alive in the forefront and center of your brain.
Exactly. So hope this has given you guys something to think about and at least some pretty scenery. So we're really glad we could take you along on the second journey of our Living Zeal Maui bucket list.
And to get real for a sec, Chad has been editing this video for 2 full days. So I hope
the first one and it dropped out.
Yes.
Lost it.
So I hope that you guys give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. This is one of many different types of Living Zeal videos, and I thought that it was really cool. It was inspiring to be on the creation side of it, and I'm so proud of you for taking the time to just put your heart out there with this type of video. So
thanks, man.
I hope you guys really liked it. Leave him comments in the comment section down below, and if you guys want to check out our podcast, that's linked up at the very top of the description box. It is our podcast for patrons. We've seen so many new faces over on Patreon, and we are so blessed and in so much gratitude for you guys.
Really,
so thank you so much.
You guys.
And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Oh god, the cows are fighting. Live zealously, people.
Bye.
No.
we were just gonna ask you guys. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Pretty wide angle.
This is freaking cool.
Zaynah just told me to think of something funny to say.
No, start again. I have something funny to say. Go back outside.
It's okay, it'll fade in, it doesn't matter.
I wanted to say, what, am I not supposed to be eating chips on this part of the video?